Bob Schwartz. I teach at the Harvard Graduate School of Education in Cambridge, Massachusetts, USA.
And can you explain in more detail about the recent paper you wrote on pathways to prosperity?
Yes, back in February, I and two colleagues, an economist named Ron Ferguson and a journalist named Bill Simons, released a report called Pathways to Prosperity. It was really an attempt, primarily for a U.S. audience, to try to bring home the fact that we are only successfully preparing about half of our young people to take part in the modern economy. More than any other developed country, we rely almost exclusively on our colleges and universities to prepare young people for employment. And our report tried to focus on the fact that we pay a high price for not having developed a kind of strong vocational education and training system comparable to what the best countries in the rest of the world do. We drew pretty heavily in our report on examples from a recent OECD study of higher performing countries with stronger vocational systems, and essentially tried to make an argument that we just need to rethink our current strategy of behaving as if all young people need a university education in order to be successful.
And how has the report been received in the States?
The report has really triggered a lot of conversation. Our goal was actually to kind of cast a searchlight on what we see as this huge problem. Initially, to just really stimulate attention among policymakers at the state and local level as well as nationally, and the report has had a lot of take-up. It's generated some controversy. Obviously, there are some people who are concerned that we are somehow proposing a return to an earlier tracking system in which schools separate out students, one set on the vocational path, another on the academic. We argue that you don't have to choose between those two, that you can integrate strong academics and strong vocational preparation. I think on balance, the report has really kind of touched a nerve. We've said out loud what I think a lot of people have been thinking. Frankly, the fact that this report comes from a kind of brand name higher education institution advocating for career and technical education has given it probably more attention than it might otherwise have gotten.